So when you have to type any assignment in using Word which involves equation, so you open a Word file, go to insert, and this is equations where you can find all kind of equations like integral, single integral, integral with limits, double and triple, superscripts and subscripts. These are the fractions, different ways. These are different brackets. Then you have summation signs and all. So once you want to start, so let's say question 1, then write evaluate the integral. Say for example it's a question of double integral. Insert, go to equation. So once you go to equation, it will give this kind of bracket. Don't click here, just be here. Now you want double integral. Now double integral, if you select this one, you are not able to substitute the limits for each one individually. Now you want double integrals and limits for both of them. Like suppose if you have selected this one, what will happen? You can able to write, this is general integral, and here you can write the function, say x, and you want power. So if you want power, select this, say x plus y. Let's just go to the basic now, dA. This is when you are typing general one and you don't want this superscript. So what you will do, you just right click on it and select hide upper limit. So it will give you this. Okay, and suppose the region is given separately, so you type where, just like that. Insert, equation, suppose region R is given as R equal bracket. This bracket you can simply type from keyboard. Let's the number will be 0, 1. Again this bracket from the keyboard. Now you want to put cross sign. This cross sign selecting from here. And then another bracket. This bracket again from the keyboard, comma 2. And then enter. Finish. Now it comes like, how do you write this integral as with limits? So you will just copy and paste. See what I did, I just selected this one, I just copy and then paste. Okay, now I want equal to, again go to insert, equation. Now it is double integral, limit for x from 0 to 1, for y from -2 to 2. Suppose we want the order of integration, say dx dy. So we select two single integrals. First single integral, and here again this single integral. So we get integrals with limit, and we write here x plus y simply by using the keyboard, dx, say dy. Okay, it's better to keep some space so that it looks good. Now x, so we know that here the limit for x, just click here, limit x varies from 0 to 1. Then dy, y varies from -2 to 2, and enter. Okay, now suppose you solve it and you solve this inside bracket. So what will happen, you will get value of this where you have to substitute the limits. So what you can do, again simply you can copy and paste. Sorry, it should not be normal paste, paste with formatting. Okay, then what you can do, since you don't need this integral, just delete it because you left with only the outer integral. Now what is integral of x? It will be, say, x power 2, right? So insert, equation, you want x power 2, so write it from here. Take this one, here write x power is 2. Now it is divide by 2, so select this one. You want something in divide, so fraction, divide, and then here put the cursor and write 2 plus y multiply x. Now this entire term inside one bracket. If you want to put a bracket, just select it and put the bracket from here. Okay, and you want the limits for this, means from 0 to 1. So again select it, this one. Now it is having both superscripts and subscript because it is having both the limits. Select this one. Here you can type, just click here, write x equal 0, just move the arrows, x equal 1, and then dy. This is how it becomes. Okay, if you want to move it here, what I did, I clicked here and then press space, so it moved it automatically here. So after that, what you can do, you can shift the position by giving space wherever you want to put it. So this is how you will type the integration of double. Now similarly, if the question is of triple integral, you will be using 3 single integral. So in this way you can complete this. Now suppose you have next question for the Laplace transform. Okay, so we know that we are typing the transform operator by L. So go to insert, equation, type L here, L, and we need bracket. You can simply use keyboard to type the bracket. Then T, suppose you want Laplace transform of t power 6. So one way is I told you to select from here. Another way is like
Dr.
now for Laplace, suppose you want to find the Laplace transform of t power some number, say 3. So one way is using this one, or if you are good in memorizing, like if you want shortcuts, it is like you can type this apostrophe and type the number, say 6, and then press space. It will take it automatically in the power. So like this is the shortcuts, like we practice many times, so we got it. Otherwise you can go to the usual way of doing this, like I explained here. And then if I want divide, I just type backslash, say divide by 5, and then space. So it will automatically goes in the denominator. Now I see that it looks same, matlab so complicated, so just we keep a space here. And then if I want to type sign, I'll put plus sign, normally from the keyboard, bracket also from the keyboard, to T from the keyboard, like that. Similarly, if I want cos h, again from the keyboard, minus 3t, again from the keyboard, close, and close the bracket. This bracket again from the keyboard, and you can press space. So the moment you press space, it will become a big bracket on its own. Okay, this is equal. Now t power 6 over 5. So you know that 1 over 5 is not required. T power 6, it is what it will give you, 6 factorial. So write 6 factorial. This is from the keyboard, divide by s power. Now in power we want 7, so s power 7. Click space, space. So you got it in this way. This is one way. Or if you don't want it in this way, what you can do, use fraction here, means if you find that way difficult. T power 6 gives you 6 factorial. Come here, 5 already there, and then s, you want s power 7. So select from here, s power 7. It's fine, you can do it directly like this. Plus for sign, again you know that for sign it is fraction of this way. So here it is sine 2t, so 2 divide. Here you want s square, select this one, s power 2 plus again a power 2. Okay, for cos h s so another way is s divide. Now I want to put in the denominator s power 2 minus 9. I can type it in this way just from keyboard, so it will give me directly like this. Here, sorry, it's in place of 2, in place of a it is 2 square, which is 4. So like this. So this is one way, so you can use any of the ways of doing it. Now when it comes about partial fraction, so here it will be like you are selecting the equation, you have terms like that. So say, now if you want, say first say 2s over here bracket s plus 2, wait a minute, bracket s minus 4, like that, and you want to take Laplace inverse. So move the cursor here, L. Now you want power minus 1, so here power minus 1, because inverse. Then you want this entire term in a bracket, so select it and use a bracket in this way, so it will automatically fit it. So you can write it as this is the question, say. Okay, then you can again just copy it, Control C, and paste it again, sorry, yeah, paste it, equal. You want to write a over s plus 2, so again here, go here, a divide s plus 2 plus b, sorry, you can use this one, b divide s minus 4, then press space to adjust it, press space, and then click here, and you can adjust the location where you want it, the position of it. This is how we can type in the Word. For shifting property, insert equation, then it is some expression like fs, f again from the keyboard, s. Now here it is, say select this one because we want to put some line over there. So inside the bracket you can go here, down, scroll down, because you don't need brackets on both sides, you just need a line. Select this one, and then when you comes here, you want something in the down as a subscript, so here select this one and select this one. Then here you write s. Now s goes to, you need arrow, so you can see here when you type here, arrow s plus a or minus a, whatever, like this. This is how you work with the shifting property.